Hi. Okay. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Nerd. Good morning, Bill. Good morning, D. Good morning, friends. Good morning, my happy, joy people. Good morning. Is Herbie here? Good morning, Herbie. Good morning, friends. Good morning. Good morning. I'm glad we're all here. Good morning. How's everybody doing? We all make it past this weekend. We all survived. Are we all here? Good morning, Lord Divine, my favorite person of all time, as well as other people. Love you guys. Good morning, everybody. We got more people joining up. It's gonna be a good Monday. It's gonna be a good Monday. We're gonna hand out. You know what? Let's just do it. Let's just do it. We're gonna start this. Catzilla. Good morning, Catzilla. I'm glad you're here, Catzilla. Good morning, Married Michael. Good morning, Bill. We're all here. Bill, I said good morning. I don't. I say good morning to Bill like 7 times. Is Free here? Good morning, Free. Good morning. The Waz. The Waz is here. What the deuce? Why is everybody here today? Good morning, friends. Good morning. Glad you guys are here today. Good morning, Classic. We're in a couple more minutes here. Waiting for y'all to show up here. Trent. Good morning, Trent. Is that Trent? Did I get that right? Trent? Alright, so, how's everybody doing? You doing good? You doing alright? Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, everybody. I'm glad we're all here. Okay. I hope everybody had a good weekend. Whatever. It was okay. It wasn't anything special or nothing to, like, shake a finger at, you know? I was, without football or March Madness, or even golf, it's really, weekends are kind of, sports are, and don't try and pass off the USFL on me, okay? I don't, you're not gonna give me the root for, the Roughnecks, or whoever, like, is that a team in the USFL? It might be. That might be an arena football team. Am I arena football old? Is that what I am? Is that what you are? Arena football, is that age you? Arena football versus like USFL or like Canadian football? Anyhow, I miss football. Alright, this past Friday, was probably one of the worst days of the year for any of us, okay? This past Friday, we had a lot of people, we had a lot of people killing flowers. We had a lot of people raising the price of chocolates. We had a lot of people making sure the hotel industry was strong and booming. Friday, therefore, like, some people just didn't have the night off. They had to, like, room serve. We had this past Friday, we had people lose their individuality in pursuit of this horrible idea called coupledom. Coupledom. This past Friday, Valentine's happened, and I just want to let you guys know I feel loved. I'm in love. I'm loved. I kind of, I don't know. I don't really have, we, you, I can't speak to you. Some of us, there we go. Some of us are still single. Good morning, Cleany. Good morning. Let's bring in the married couples now. We got married Michael. We got Cleany. Let's bring in the successful love birds. And if we look at the particular details of success, when it comes to coupling, it's, I don't know. I got nothing. I don't know. I don't know what's successful. I don't. Alright? I don't. What I do know is that I like to fall in love. Who doesn't like to fall in love? Who doesn't like to fall in love? Nerd, do you like to fall in love? Classic, how about you? Do you like to fall in love? Cleanie? Niffer? I bet you both still fall in love with each other every day. It's gross, knock it off, I don't want to hear about it. But come on, it's adorable. Knock it off. But like, keep it going, you know, because we all like to see like success. And love and happiness and whatever it is you guys like buy flowers for each other for. Okay, knock it off. Just, okay. So how do you fall in love? How do you fall in love? Sue Littlemeyer says falling hurts when you finally land. Falling in love. Let's make the phrase, let's falling in love. RX, good morning RX, good morning 5280 all day, good morning. Falling in love hurts when you finally land. What am I doing with my fingers here? That's weird. Good morning. What I want to do is I want to fall in love today. I kind of want to fall in love. Now I'm only falling apart. Nothing you can say. Totally clear. Okay, knock it off. You're not going to get me. Don't do it. We're going to fall in love today. I was going to do cards. I was going to like incorporate like the tarot cards into this, but let's just do this. There's a website. There's a lot of websites. Herbie and Derek can tell you about a particular website associated with us. But I want to associate falling in love. I want to fall in love today. And we're going to do that. We're going to try. We're going to start. We're going to begin with this website that has 36questionsinlove.com. That's all I'm going to say. I'm only going to say the name once. You can replay if you want. Alright, so there's this website. It's got 36 questions. What you're supposed to do Sue, you're not allowed to play with the video games. Sue, get out, quit playing video games. We're trying to fall in love here, Sue. Knock it off. Alright? I don't need you doing like a 1-up. I don't need you doing cheat codes while we're trying to do 36 questions here, Sue. Alright? I'm gonna unplug the video game so that Sue can get back into this. Come on, Sue. Alright. I understand video games are also a love language, okay? I get it. I've fallen in love with an arcade as well. Who hasn't? A lot of people, probably. They've probably gone to an arcade. I don't know why you're falling in love with an arcade. Sue! We got 36 questions. I'm not asking directly to Sue. That seems a little awkward. I'm not trying to ask only Laura Divine all of these questions. Okay? Alright, I'm not trying to, make things weird between me and Catzilla. Okay? I'm just saying, if you want to answer these questions, I'll read the answers. Okay? Alright. Question 1. Apparently at the end of 36 questions, I don't think we'll make it through all 36. We still have the book. We might make it through. Maybe we'll just make the whole show with 36. You know what? You're right. F the book. That was loud. We might get back to the book. If the questions suck and all of this is falling apart and Sue isn't really falling in love with me, we'll just get back to the book, okay? Alright, Sue. Or anyone. Okay. 36 questions to fall in love. Question number 1. If you could invite anyone in the world to dinner, who would it be? If you could invite anyone in the world to dinner, who would it be? Yes, I am unsupervised, Derek. I don't know who I would invite. Anyone? I think my original answer to this was probably Robert Downey Jr. Wouldn't he be a lot of fun to just have dinner with? That was my original answer. But if you can invite anyone to dinner in the world, who would it be? My original answer was Robert Downey Jr. I don't know. Brian C. says, do they have to be alive? I don't know. It's your answer, my friend. If you could invite anyone in the world to dinner, who would it be? RX says, I'm going for a nap. Bye, RX. That's question number 1. Question number 2. Would you like to be famous? What's for dinner, Lynette says? Okay, see, that's the problem. That's like that's the under Jerry Garcia, Laura Devine says. I like Jerry Garcia with the missing finger on the left hand. I love it. He'd be a lot of fun. Gregarious, even. Melody says, guitar player Richard Kruse from Rammstein. Nice. Okay. Bill says, I would not like to be famous. No way do I want to be famous. I don't want to be famous either. I want to be popular, but not famous. I want people to like me, but not famous. I want people to know my name, but I don't want fame. I want to be important, not famous. That's me. What about you guys? Do you want to be famous? In what way? So I guess maybe important is kind of like a fame. Cleanie, what was your answer? Terrence McKenna. That's who you want to have dinner with? Pick his brain a little bit about what new thing he's coming up with on how to get into the Myco community? Terrence McKenna would be a lot of fun. I was once accused of looking a little bit like Terrence McKenna. All apologies to Terrence McKenna. Question number 3. Before making a telephone call, do you ever rehearse what you are going to say? Why? Laura says no to fame. I don't want to be famous. Laura, you're famous. Everybody knows how to do the Laura hug. You're pretty famous, Laura. I've been teaching everybody for the past year on how to do the Laura hug. You tell me you're not famous, you're famous. We got you. Pops knows about doing the Laura. Okay? Like, I don't share any of what goes on in this show with Pops. Pops, I don't know how he found out about doing it. He's like, did you do the Laura today? I'm like, what are you talking about? You know, the Laura, the thing with the hug. I'm like, yeah, I did that. How do you know? Come on, you're famous. Sorry, Laura. Before making a phone call, do you ever rehearse what you're going to say? Not really. I rehearse what I'm going to say before I answer the phone. I look at the number and I'm like, oh, yeah, okay, I've been rehearsing that. I rehearse on answering the phone, but not that. Sue says somewhat, sorta, kinda. Hey, ring, 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 banana phone. Ring, 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 banana phone. Hold on, we gotta do it. That's the one, huh? That's the song that gets me to singing, is the banana phone song? It's fine. It's fine. Lyrics. Ring, 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 banana phone. Okay. Ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-ding-ding-ding-ding-ding-ding. Boo-ba, doo-ba, doop. Boo-ba, doo-ba, doop. Ring, 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 banana phone. Ring, 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 banana phone. I got this feeling so appealing for us to get together and sing, 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 sing. Ring, 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 ring. Okay. All right. Back to the questions. What would constitute a perfect day for you? What would constitute a perfect day for you? This is question 4 out of 36 questions to fall in love. What would constitute a perfect day for you? Man, that's a heck of a pondering. That's a heck of a, I don't know, hanging out, I guess. Hanging out, like, it's kind of like, I don't know, what do we do, like, on Mush Fest? Like, almost every day of the Mush Fest is probably a perfect day. You know what I'm saying, right? Nerd knows. We all know. Sandy, Kim, Laura, Bill, we all know. Probably any day of Mush Fest is a perfect day. Where you're like, is that a marshmallow or is that an adventure? You know what I'm saying, nerd? You know what I mean? Almost any day, even like the bad days of Mush Fest were probably perfect days. Even the days where the Bears were trying to eat Kevin, little Kevo. You know, even that time, which is like, yeah, it's pretty perfect actually. I wouldn't switch. I wouldn't change this moment for anything. You know what I mean? Lord of the Line tried to get eaten by bears. That was a pretty perfect day, actually. I wouldn't change that day at all. Alright? I wouldn't change that day at all. Number 5. Question 5 of 36 questions to fall in love. Because I'm still single. Really? When did you last sing to yourself? When did you last sing to yourself? Or to someone else? Was it today, this morning? Was it Banana Phone? Talking about Billy Strings. I like Billy Strings. Derek Anderson said, I sang to myself yesterday. Sue Littermeyer. Yesterday. Bill D says, I sing to my dog every day. And he still loves you, Bill. It's alright, my friend. He still... Herbie says, in the van this morning. Nice. We're all singing to each other. Nice, singing to ourselves. I sang Banana Phone this morning. That was the last one. Usually, some of these answers aren't very deep. Some of them are Banana Phone. Question 6. Pay attention. If you were able to live to the age of 90, God damn it. 90? I got 50, more or less, more years to go. Oh, God. Alright, if you were able to live to, you know those moments where you're like, I don't know if existence is all that it's, all that's, cracked up to be, and you're like, man, it's gotta be something different than this, right? After this, 90. Anyhow, if you were able to live to the age of 90, and retain either the mind or body of a 30-year-old for the last 60 years of your life, which would you want? What the fuck? Do you want to be 30 for 60 years? You mean a vampire? Do you want to be a vampire? I think that's a question that is a weird question. If you were able to live to the age of 90, but you were 30 for 60 of those years, would you want to be 30 in your mind or 30 in your body? Would you want to die as a 30-year-old model or a 30-year-old genius when you're 90? What? Alright, you know what? Question 7. You would want to be a genius, Justin says. I'd want to be a genius. You don't want to be smoking hot sexy for 60 years. 90, and you're still smoking hot sexy. Bloop. But you got Alzheimer's. Whoa. Number 7. Do you have a secret hunch about how you will die? Apparently, I'm going to die at 90 with Alzheimer's. But I'm going to stay this super secret sexy hot. I've been this good looking since I was 30. I took the option, okay? I took the option. I picked this sexy body, this svelte, athletic, chipped out of stone. I obviously picked the 7. Do you have a secret hunch about how you will die? Waz says, I made it past the Ouija board, lied to him, and said he made it past 54? 94? Oh, you're funny. You're funny. The Ouija board said I was going to die at 94. Fucking hell. Pardon my language, Waz. Flipping him. I got to go Scottish. Fucking hell, Waz. Alright, I remember the first time I used the Ouija board, 13, 14, dumbest thing in the world. Dumbest thing in the world now. The Waz says I'm 56 now. The Waz, you don't look a day over 43, okay? I'm just letting you know, 43, that's you, okay? You don't look a day. Alright, if you're gonna, I know you have your days. I know you got a 46-year-old kind of like mentality about you, okay? 46. You have a secret hunch about how you'll die. I thought I was going to die by the time I was 30. I felt from here on like that I was going to die in a car accident. That's how I thought I was going to die. Now that I'm going to live till 90, I don't know. Question 8. We're really tearing through these questions, aren't we? Question 8 of 36. Name, oh boy, here we go. Name 3 things you and your partner appear to have in common. Name, so I guess this is like, I'm asking you, and so like you have to tell me 3 things you think that we have in common, and I have to tell you 3 things that I think we have in common. Okay. Alright. Okay. 3 things we have in common. Okay. YouTube? Okay. Hold on. Bucky? Okay. And alternators. That's what I think. We all love Pepsi. So I guess it's like, this is one of those like one-on-one questions instead of like a group question, I guess. I don't know. This is one of those, like, move on to the next question type questions. Doesn't quite fit this one. Alright? We're still gonna fall in love, Sue, I promise you. It's just, now I'm gonna be a little side-eye about it. As we should be, you know what I'm saying? Alright, number 9. For what in your life do you feel most grateful? For what in your life do you feel the most grateful? Brian C. says being alive. I like that one. Nerd Nature says the T Crew, 100%. Corey says my wife. Niffer, grateful for my family. Russell says death of the Christ. Melissa says my kids. Notoria says my family. Wes says the ability to think. Bill says the crew and my dog. Bill, I'm gonna fall in love with your dog too, if you don't knock it off. Mary says my family and friends. This is a good question. It's too hard to answer, Sue Little Mary says. I get it. Herbie says I'm happy for the chance to share this reality with you all. You know what I'm most grateful for? The fact that you all have gratitude. The fact that a lot of people answered that question. That makes me grateful. That means that something's going right. Maybe not the best in every situation, you know? I get that. Maybe some people are like, man, I wish I had a little more gratitude today. Man, me too. So my gratitude is someone else's gratitude sometimes, and I love it. It's great. All right, question number 10. I fell in love with like all of you right there. That was good. Thank you. I am falling in love with all of you. Okay. 10. If you could change anything about the way you were raised, what would it be? Ooh. That's a juicy question. I don't want to hear any family histories. Don't out anyone. Alright? If you were raised right, cool. If you were raised wrong, welcome. But if you could change anything about the way you were raised, what would it be? Think about it. I don't know. You don't have to answer it out loud. Me? I don't know. I honestly don't know. Pops had his time doing whatever. Mostly me and Mom for a while. And then, Pops jumped in, doing whatever Pops was doing in the 80s and 90s. It was a rough time, for wild guys in the 80s and 90s. So, I don't know, maybe I'd be a different person if I had things done differently. I don't know. I like the way that I interact with people, my mom taught me how to love, and taught me to, she always taught me that, you're as good as you want to be. Oh, wow, okay. You're as good as you want to be. Alright. So, no, I don't think I would change any way. No, my mom she even let me go out for sports. What? She wouldn't let me go out for football, and that's only because I got my arm, messed up because I went out for wrestling in 8th grade. I remember, sitting in the doctor's office, getting a physical from the doctor, and the doctor's like, you want me to sign off on your son wrestling? And my mom's like, that's what he wants to do. And the doctor looks at me, and I go, that's what I want to do, sir! 4 months later, I'm on the sidelines with a busted shoulder because I got ripped out of its socket because I'm not supposed to be wrestling. So, God bless me, God bless my mom. I did alright. So I wouldn't change anything. Question 11. Take 4 minutes and tell your partner your life story in as much detail as possible. Question 12. I don't want to hear about your life, married Maiko, okay? I don't want to hear about your life. Bill D. Alright? I don't want to hear about your life, Corey. Alright? I don't want to hear about your life, Shy. Alright? Keep it to yourself, Kim Bolden. Alright? Free? Not so. Alright? I'm kidding. 4 minutes. I want to hear about your life in as much detail as possible. Oh, God. 12. If you could wake up tomorrow having gained any quality or ability, what would it be? Ooh, I like this one. Question 12. Let me read this correctly. If you could wake up tomorrow having gained any one quality or ability, what would it be? Brian says read faster. HB, unlimited memory. Wes says to fly in the air. Nerd Nature says good one, HB. Absolutely. Russell says understanding. Absolutely, Russell. I like that one. Understanding. Marion says, oh, come on, you know you want to spend 4 minutes talking to us about your life. No, I already spend 4 minutes telling you about my life. Marion says, learn more, no more. Say the word no more. Sulutamar says, to actually be invisible. Corey, I want to know the Powerball numbers. Absolutely. Mohammed says, if I want to, I want to be able to relive any day that I have. I like that. Ooh, that's a good one. Klingro says, ability to heal my own body. Melody says, not being in pain. Notorious flying would be amazing. HB, good one, cleaning. Derek Anderson says, Corey, strong answer. Alright. Niframama says, the ability to heal others. Not gonna lie, if I could wake up tomorrow and be able to do anything, I'd like to be able to lift my hands over my shoulders. That's the one thing I know. It's gonna be like, oh, what a jerk. That's kind of what I want to do. Kind of like, you have no idea how much I've always wanted to emote with my hand, like do the whole like arm behind, you know, like you rest your head on your arms, you know, like I've wanted to do that so many times. Russell says, hang from your feet. You're funny. You're funny, Russell. I love you, my guy. Bill says, absolutely understandable. Alright, number 13. If a crystal ball could tell you the truth about yourself, your life, the future, or anything else, what would you want to know? If you could ask a question that no one should ever really know the answer to, what would you ask? Someone says, I'd like to be able to make my mom happy. Bill D says, does it get better? Wes says, the ultimate answer to everything. Brian C says, it's like a magic 8-ball, isn't it? Wouldn't you? I'd be curious. You know what I am? I'm Merry Pippin. Is that it? Merry Pippin? From Lord of the Rings, where they steal the Palantir from Saruman, the crystal ball, and I think it's Pippin. He goes, and he unwraps the crystal ball, and he just kind of gets lost in it, and he gets touched by, you know, by whatever's in the. I'm looking. I'm gonna look in the crystal ball. All right. I'm all about the Palantir action. Okay, I'll always look. I don't know what I would ask it though. But I'm gonna look. I'm gonna look. There's nothing that's gonna keep me from looking and wondering. Nerd Nature says, aren't you? Brian says, me too. It's always that kind of an action for me, looking at a crystal ball. Like you get sucked in, it's like you found Sauron. Ah, crap. 14. Is there something that you've dreamed of doing for a long time? And why haven't you done it? 14. Is there something you've dreamed of doing for quite a while? You've got a weird little thought in your head. You're like, you know what, man? It'd be really cool if I could go hike Mount Everest. I would love to. Maybe not to the top of Mount Everest, but I at least want to make it to the last base camp. I'm not gonna lie. That's a real thought in my head. Was like, wouldn't it be really? I would love to make it to base camp at Mount Everest. Why haven't you done it? It costs a lot of money. Okay. It costs a lot of money. Brian says, thinking means you're not doing. Derek Anderson says, I want to hike the Appalachian Trail. I would love to hike the Appalachian Trail as well, Derek. I kind of do. That's the thing. Hiking the Appalachian Trail and Mount Everest. Those are the two adventures I want to take. There was a girl who hiked the Appalachian Trail. Is it Appalachian? 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 I should get hit in the head by all of you for saying Appalachian. 15. Derek Anderson says, let's go. 15. What's the greatest accomplishment of your life? I swear to God, if you're a parent and you say it's your child, shut up. Okay? Your accomplishment should never rat you out to the other parent. Okay? That's how I'm going to tell you. That's not your greatest accomplishment. Okay? That's not your... Finishing 6th in state speech won't rat me out to my girlfriend. Okay? Oh, that's funny as hell to me. Finishing 6th in state speech. Oh, that's so funny. Because that's what happened. I finished... Okay, anyhow. Way back in high school, way back. What's the greatest accomplishment of your life? Question 15. Graduation, Bill C. It could be your kids too, I don't know. Number 16. Here we go. Here's a good one. Nerd Nature says, being a good dad. Alright. That's a good accomplishment. Number 16, what do you value most in a friendship? What do you value most in a friendship? Empathy? Do you value laughter? Trust, Wes says. What do you value most in a friendship? Honesty and trust, Melody says. Kindness and lack of bitterness, Nerd Nature says. Truth, Luan says. 5280, been on that trail multiple times, talking about the Appalachian Trail. Honesty and truth, Bill says. Loyalty and honesty, married Michael. Openness, Brian says. Loyalty, HB. Being there for each other, Sue Littlemeyer. This is what we value most in our friendships. Honesty and laughter. Honestly, if there's honesty, there better be laughter. I agree. No matter what. Honesty, too. Absolutely, Nerd Nature. From Melody. Alright. Wow, we're really finding the good answers here. Alright. 17. It's a good one. I like this one. What's your most treasured memory? Oh, I got this one on lock. It's me and my mom. 4 years old. 5, maybe? We're on base. She's a Marine. We're on the base. This isn't the standing in line in formation. That's a great memory. Not cherished, though. Not treasured. Adored and held forth. Getting yelled at by a drill sergeant while my mom won't break rank or break whatever. It's great. But another time with my mom. She's a Marine. And I think we had like some weird little tiff going on with someone. And the military aircraft were out. And I'm not gonna say it probably was an F-18, maybe an F-15, could have even been like an F-16, probably not an F-14. But in my head, my mom and I were standing out in some field or whatever, maybe in like a parking lot. I don't remember exactly, but we're out, and she points, and these 2 jets come screaming right at us, and I'm like, oh my god! And my mom is standing there, and she's got her hands around my head, just cupping my ears, making sure that it is still loud as hell, Zoom, zoom, and they go right past us, go right over us. I swear, like 500 feet, super low. And that's when I fell in love with airplanes. Like I for a long time, my childhood was just all about like Top Gun and stuff like that. It was a lot of fun being a kid. I loved airplanes as a kid because of that moment. And my mom, like holding as I got older, I realized that because my mom was holding my ears, her ears were loud as hell. So my mom was experiencing wild pain while I'm experiencing wild jubilation. That's kind of a treasured memory for me. That's my mom being my mom. So, that's mine. Oh, we got a birthday? Happy birthday to Yarnaby. Is it Yarnaby? Hold on. Happy birthday, Yarnaby, to Yarnaby. Happy birthday to Yarnaby. 18. What's your most terrible memory? Happy birthday to Yarnaby. I'm sorry, Yarnaby. Happy birthday, Yarnaby. What's your most terrible memory? 18. Well, that's a hell of a story. I could tell that story, sure. Yeah. Oh, wow. No, you know what? I don't want to tell that story. No, that's a horrible story. I told that story in a competitive way. There's a story about me being in high school. I don't really want to get into it much because you'll be like, what? And I don't want to have to, like, you guys don't need to know that part of me. But, yeah, high school sucks sometimes, you know what I'm saying? And we don't always, like, react to it to the best, you know what I'm saying? So, okay. Some of these questions. 19. I don't know if we're going to make it all the way through. We're going to try, alright? We're going to try. 18. Don't have to answer that if you don't want to. What's your most terrible... Oh, that's like where you're supposed to, like, build empathy with each other. Like, oh, I can't do that. I don't get that from you. You're not going to get that from me. I'm kidding. I'll read your stuff. Okay. 19. If you knew that in 1 year you would die suddenly, would you change anything about the way you are living? And why? If you knew you'd be dead in a year, would you change? What? I don't know. Would I? Would you change? What would you... Someone says I'd change my oil. Melissa says, yes, I would change. I would change a lot. Nerd says, I don't know. Maybe not. I'd at least get rid of more stuff. I like that, Nerd. Sue says, I'm trying. Who knows? Someone says, Wes says, unbridled fun for a year. Brian says, not sure. Derek goes, I would travel more. Notorious says, I don't have enough time to change. Right? Got a year. Stay you. Dewan says, I try to live a lot more. I try to live fully. Well, let's say you're dead next year. Why not live fully today? What a shitty question. You know these like depressing little like, let's hold each other? Come on. 20. What does friendship mean to you? Remember the question that we asked earlier. Number 16. What do you value most? What do you value most in a friendship? Okay, that's 16. 20. What does friendship mean to you? It means I'm not alone. It means that, like, someone understands me. It means that, like, if I need a hug, I could probably go get one. I don't think I could text Bill D at 3:30 in the morning and go, hey, Bill, can I get a hug? I could probably get a hug. Maybe if I text Bill D at 3:30 in the afternoon. Hey, Bill, can I get a hug? Yeah, dude, no problem. Come on. You know? Derek Anderson texts me, and he's balls high, and he's like, I'm going to be able to text people like that, too, and I'm balls high. You're right, that doesn't make any sense. You're right, Derek, that doesn't make any sense. My turn next time. You know? That's friendship. There it is. What does friendship mean to you? My turn next time. That's what it means. It means the promise of a next time. Number 21. What roles do love and affection play in your life? What roles do love and affection play in your life? I don't know, they're just definitions, I guess. About 10%, Brian says. You're funny. 22. Alternate sharing something you consider a positive characteristic of your partner. Share 5 things. 5 positive characteristics of your partner. I'll start with 1. You guys are funny. 2. You guys are inquisitive. 3. You guys like each other. 4. You're nerds, not just nerd nature, but almost all of you are nerds. Sorry about the pinky. Why do I apologize for my pinky? And then 5, no one else is a bookcase. I don't know. Five things that you and your partner should tell each other that you like. Sharing is caring, Brian says. 23. How close and warm is your family? Do you feel your childhood was happier than most other people's? Yeah. Than most? No. No, I don't think my childhood was happier than most other people. I was a happy kid. Except for high school. I faked my suicide in high school. Did you know that? I did like a whole poetry thing. Like I hated high school. Freshman and sophomore year were horrible. So other than that, I was actually having a great time. But freshman and sophomore year of high school, horrible. Horrible. But I never, I don't know. Brian C. You're there. 24. How do you feel about your relationship with your mom? I haven't seen my mom in 8 years. I talk to her maybe once a week, but I haven't seen her in 8 years. I love her. Obviously. She raised me, did alright, had a good childhood, but I haven't seen my mom in 8 years. Difference says, my mom's awesome. Nerd Nature says, I wish I lived closer to my mom. HB said she did the best she could. Melody says, my mom's my best friend. She's awesome. Paige says, we were all nerds in high school. That's why I loved it. Absolutely hated middle school. I get it, Paige. I loved junior and senior year of high school because I was on the speech team and my ego and I was good at something. And, oh, man. So I get it, Paige. But my freshman, sophomore year, oh, terrible. Terrible. Wouldn't wish that on anyone. HB. Nerd Nature says, well said, HB. Wes says, I call my mom every day around 4. Okay. Sandy, we're here. Good morning, Sandy. Sandman, I got a question for you. Sandy, question number 25. Sandy, I need you to answer this. Maybe you, okay, hold on. Maybe you don't answer. Maybe we're all going to answer. Just to let Sandy know. Sandy, we're on question 25 of 36 questions to fall in love. Valentine's was last Friday, and I feel like some of us, we got to practice. 25. Make 3 true we statements each. For instance, we are both in this room feeling what? 26. Skip it. Skip it. Skip it. Skibbity-doo. 35 questions to fall in love. 26. Complete this sentence. I wish I had someone with whom I could share wow. Complete this sentence. 26. I wish I had someone I could share my knowledge, coffee, everything. You let Sam Man off easy. No, Corey. No one's off easy. No one's getting off easy here. I wish I had someone with whom I could share. I like coffee. I like coffee. That's a good one. My pillow with. Would be I want someone to share my pillow with. My future, Sandman says. Okay. 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 Mister, I'm actually playing the game. Answers. Nice. Alright. 27. I don't know if we're going to make it through all of these. We'll get... If you were going to become a close friend with your partner, please share what would be important for him or her to know. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. This is what 27 is. One thing you gotta know about me. You really want to be my friend? You really want to be in love with me? I eat chili out of the can. Mm-hmm. That's what you should know. Mm-hmm. Hormel chili right out of the can. You gotta know that. Okay? It happens. You just gotta know it. Alright? Just... No way, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You just gotta know. Okay? I eat chili out of a can. I don't cook that chili at all. I trust canned chili. I eat ravioli out of the can, Bill says. Sue Littermeyer says, ew, it'd be super easy to make you happy. Yeah, can opener. That's all I need. Me and this can opener are gonna go have a relationship. I turn the handle, she opens up my chili. 28. Tell your partner what you like about them. Be very honest this time. Saying things that you might not say to someone you've just met. I like the way your smell reminds me of my aunt. I like the way you clear your throat before you say my name. I like the way you lick your fingers when I'm watching you read from a distance. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. I like the way you snore when you think no one's watching you. Mm-hmm. That's what I like. I like the way you incorporate the soap into your shower routine. Mm-hmm. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love the way you have a bad night after eating chili out of a can. I can hear it through the bathroom door and it makes me happy. I'm like, oh, you ate chili out of a can. Love it. I would never say that to you if I just met you. 29. Share with your partner an embarrassing moment in your life. I once ate chili out of a can. 30. When did you last cry in front of another person? Remember that chili I was talking about? If you eat chili, they don't know that you're crying too. Hardly anybody looks right at you as you're eating chili out of a can, so you can cry all you want while you're eating chili out of a can. Because then nobody's gonna be like, "Are you crying?" No, they're gonna be like, "Oh my God, are you eating chili out of a can? Oh my God, what's wrong? Are you alright?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just crying." You know, oh God. Apparently I'm also by myself, in a weird little, I don't know, okay, 31, here we go, charging forward. Tell your partner something that you like about them already. Tell your partner something you like about them already. I don't have to be in love to tell you that, I love being in love with you. What? Tell your partner that already? I like your butt. I don't know. 32. What, if anything, is too serious to be joked about? Your butt? I don't know. I don't know. Eating chili out of a can? I don't know. I don't know. Faking your suicide when you're in high school because you had like a bad moment and you didn't know how to react to things? I don't know. It's too serious to be joked about. I don't know. What, if anything, is too serious to be joked about? Tosh.0 says, yeah, if it's funny. Well, I'll laugh at anything if it's funny. I don't know. Are there off limit things? There's off limit like mentalities, I think. Intentionally attempting to hurt someone is almost a little bit of an off limit. Sometimes you kind of want to intentionally hurt someone with a joke. That's not funny. Punching down on someone, not a big fan of that. But you really gotta try hard to punch down on people these days, because like there's a lot of stuff about you as a person that people can pick up on and be like, really, you're kind of a shit turd, and then all of a sudden you're punching up like, oh my god, you're right, I'm alone on Valentine's Day. You know what I mean? Okay. 33. Uppercuts are hilarious. If you were to die this morning with no opportunity to communicate with anyone, okay, if you were to die, couldn't say goodbye, I'm out, peace. What would you most regret not having told someone? Son of a bitch. Why haven't you told them yet? Do you have any, like, non-regrets on talking to someone? Ooh. Do you have any big regrets? What's the one thing you want to tell someone? You know what? I'm going to get this off my chest. I'm going to finally say this. I don't think I've ever said, I meant to say this. Cleanie, you're a pretty man. I said it, okay? I said it. 34. 34, your house containing everything you own catches fire. Cleanie's like the same age as my dad, I think. I don't know. Maybe not that. I don't know. I'm kidding. He's not. Your house containing everything you own catches fire. This is number 34. 34. Niframama says, agreed. After saving your loved ones and pets in your house, it's on fire, you have time to safely make a final dash to save any one item. Family, pets, all your living things are safe. What's the one thing in your house you would save in a fire? Well, obviously, it's all the pictures of Cleanie. Have you seen how pretty that man is? Woo! Talk about rescuing the fire. Woo! You know what I mean? Woo! Me. Cleanie says I would rescue my weed. Michael says my mandolin. Anthony says my emotes. Classic says my records. Married says my dad's guitar. Mushroom tubs, Corey says. Sanity, Brian says. You can't save your sanity. Free Ancient One says all my old photos. Paige says, I don't think I have anything I would save. Bill, the Waz says my guitar. Catzilla says my cat. No, your pets are safe. All living things, unless it's a stuffed cat. If you have a stuffed cat, maybe leave that in the fire. I don't know. Alright? Maybe Jingles needs alright, I don't know why you stuffed your cat. What would I save? Would I save anything? In a fire, all my friends and my phone. I'm assuming that, like, your personal identification stuff is, like, up for save. Like, so you don't have to like save your phone, but like, I don't know. I'd probably accidentally save a bong. I don't know. That's probably what I would do. 35. Of all the people in your family, whose death would you find most disturbing? And why? Maybe don't answer that one. Maybe don't answer that one. Let's get past that one. That's a sad one. That's a hold each other and cry kind of question. 36. Last one. And I know there's something else after this, alright? Wes says myself, right? Wouldn't it be weird if you died and you're like, what the hell happened? That'd be funny. Okay, that's funny. Alright, Wes. Can we silence Wes? Can we make sure he doesn't talk for the rest of the show? You're not supposed to be funny, Wes. Alright? I'm the funny one. Alright? Can we make sure Wes doesn't talk anymore? 36. Share a personal problem and ask your partner's advice on how he or she might handle it. Can we get rid of Wes? Wes is my personal problem. How do we get rid of Wes? Also, ask your partner to reflect back to you about how you seem to be feeling about the problem you've chosen. Look, I know Wes is a good guy. I know he's doing his best. I know everyone else is throwing jokes out there that I may or may not have laughed at. I totally agree that I'm being selfish and self-centered, even nigh upon self-aggrandizing. I fully accept your critique of me in my critique of Wes. My show. Go home, Wes. Glad you're here, Wes. Alright. Don't take it any seriously than that. Alright, here we go. Congratulations. Here's the end of the show. You answered all the questions. Now, for the hard part. I don't want to do this part. In order to solidify your love, you have to look into your partner's eyes for 4 minutes in silence. It's hard and you'll squirm, but you'll learn an incredible amount. Good luck. I am not looking into my own eyes for 4 friggin' minutes while the rest of you scroll at me about how you're all looking at your own eye. I don't want you to... Okay? Not doing that. 4 minutes. 4. So, my buddy and I, at one point, we'll wrap it up. Thank you guys for apparently me and Catzilla are now a thing. I didn't know we were a couple. So now Catzilla and I are in love. The Waz and I are dating. I didn't know. Here we go. So I'm dating the Waz now. We're all dating each other now. Nerd. I got a date with Nerd coming up now. So that's good. I like that. Laura and I we'll be talking about all the people that we now have newfound dates with. So that's cool. She's a good person to have those chats with. And you know, Derek Anderson last night was high as balls, and he's like, I kind of want to like just talk to people today. And so no, here we are, falling in love and talking to people. Derek, this is all. I blame Derek Anderson for today's show, by the way. If we're gonna blame anyone for anything today, it's Derek Anderson for today's show. So thank you to Derek Anderson for the ideas today. Let's scroll on out of here, okay? Scroll on out. 4 minutes. I think I've been talking for 4 minutes. And if you're not in love with me by now, yeah, you are. All right. The Waz says it's Datathon. Sweeps week. Sweeps week. The Waz. Cut him off. Cut him off. Alright? Alright, guys. let's scroll out of here and let's get the hell out of here and go fall in love with ourselves. Go fall in love with our friends. If you want those questions again, it's 36 questions. Just Google 36 questions and you'll find them. All right. I had a great day. Exception. Love you. Let's scroll on out of here and we'll start with Melissa. Thanks to you, B. Thanks to you, Melissa. Classic. Have a freaking awesome Monday, folks. You too, Classic. Sue Littlemeyer. Thanks to Derek Anderson. It was a good subject with conversations. Absolutely, Derek Anderson. Thank you, my friend. Married Michael. I talked to him last night. Derek likes to talk to a lot of people. HB, cheers. Clean Grow, love, peace, and bud grease, people. Herbie Von Werby, Brock, we never discussed a polyamorous relationship. No, there's nothing about love in any of this poly, maybe. Speed dating, they broke up, Anthony said. Sandman, we should all fest merch up today or tomorrow, so keep an eye on the site. Or we should have fest merch up. Oh, all right, cool. DetroitMushLab.net. 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 Niffer Mama, that was fun. I'm definitely in love. I'm not gonna lie, Niffer, I'm in love too, alright? Derek Anderson, thank you, B. And everyone for a fun morning. Love y'all and see y'all tomorrow. Have a beautiful day. Alright, Herbie Von Werby says, cut it out. Nerd Nature says, gotcha, at my channel. Exception, have a great day. Melody, thanks, B. Much love to all of you. Wes says, love you all, have a great day. Love you, Wes. Thanks for playing along with us, guy. 100 people later, peeps. Anthony D, have a great day, everyone. Niffer Mama Sandy. Married Michael says, peace and love to everyone, have a great day. Sandman says, love you, fam. Thanks for everything. Love you too, Sandy. Nerd Nature, love you, much fam. Super Profundo on the early eve of your day. Bill D, much love, much fam. Herbie Von Werby, have a happy Monday, Brock and crew. Free the Ancient One, have a great day, everyone. Love you, Brock. Love you too, Free. 5280 all day, have a great day, crew. The Waz, have a great day, everyone. Love you, fam. Love you too. Rodman, good morning, and I'm late. You're not late, you're here. Paige, have a great day, everyone. HB, bye, everyone. Michael Patterson, enjoy the day, make the most. Shanti, Brock, and crew. You too, my friend. Trent, thanks, Brock. Have a great day, everyone. You too, Trent. Thanks for sticking here the entire show. Lori Divine, have a fabulous day. Bill D, morning ride. Notorious, have a great day. Herbie Von Werby for DetroitMushLab.net merch. Go to DetroitMushLab.net. Alright, my channel is 14 kinds of love, all defined by the Greeks. There's like ethos, porthos, and like whatever the three amigos are, right? Rob and Bill D, Sue Littlemeyer, great show today. Great people today, Sue. Littlemeyer, Niffermeyer, Niffer Mama, Niffermeyer, Littlemeyer, Niffer Mama, Sue Mama. Good morning, Catzilla, Rodman, married, what the hell over there? And smashing the like button and all right, here we go. Let's do the Laura. I feel like let's do the Laura, everyone. All right, let's learn how to do the Laura. All right, we got the left hand here, we got the right hand here. You hold on close and then you squeeze a little tight. Is that right? Okay, hold on. You put your left hand here, you put your right hand here, you squeeze a little, and then you hold. On the count of 3, we're gonna squeeze, but we're gonna squeeze like enough to like where you're like checking an apricot. You know what I mean? Like squeeze a butt, and an apricot, butt peach. I would squeeze a peach. You don't want to like leave an indent on a butt. You know what I mean? So all right. On the count of 3, remember it's 1, 2, 3, peach, okay? Or 1, 2, 3, apricot, butt, hug, whatever. All right, 1, 2, 3, and then okay. 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, apricot right there. There it is, apricot. Yeah, peaches. Oh yeah, there it is. Woo! All right. You give a hug, you get a hug, everybody. Love you guys. Love you guys. See you next week.